Hello everyone, hope we're all good. And today we are going to be doing a comparison video between the 2021 Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan and the 2000s B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan. Now these two fans are very different with themselves. I think they're both 6-inch ones. I know the Dunelm one here is. Not entirely sure about the 2000s B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan. Could be, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan I have had since August last year. I bought this one for about £5 when my local Dunelm were having a clear out on their fans, because my local Dunelm last summer, like the last few weeks of August, they still had quite a lot of fans in, and they wanted to get rid, have a clearance. So I bought one of these. It's not the greatest 6-inch fan. It's quite flimsy made and not the greatest one. Whereas the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan, which is a bit older, the 2000s B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan is actually surprisingly really well made. Like, all the plastic and the metal is just really well made, even though the only metal parts on this fan is really just the inside of the motor in there. I think it's a very good reason between these two, because obviously I think the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan's better and the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan is worse. Because all the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan has got is a cheap plastic base. I can tell you now that base won't last long, whereas the B&Q's one is much better made, and the B&Q one has lasted for like 17 or 19 years now, I think, depending which year the B&Q one's from. And anyway, obviously I can just tell that the B&Q one's better made because it doesn't look all chunky plastic and flimsy metal, even though metal's not flimsy at all. The B&Q one is just the best one, and the Dunelm one is not good at all. And obviously they're both two different types of fans. Like the B&Q one is a mini tower fan, mini oscillating tower fan, whereas the Dunelm one is just basically all-in-one a 6-inch desk fan. Basically, I think the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan, I think this one is just, it's just a clip fan, but its clip is attached to a very cheap and nasty base, which probably won't last very long. My theory about these two fans is that obviously they're both got different quality. One of them's got the best quality, one of them's got the poorest quality. Like, obviously the best one here is the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan, and the baddest one is obviously the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1, because the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 is just not a good fan at all. Obviously the B&Q one's better in quality, and the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan is just worse. And yeah, so anyway, we'll just turn to the side. Again, the back design's really different. Yeah, they're just all totally different design, specifically the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan. Yeah, and obviously I think the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan has got the worst plastic. That is just nasty. See what I mean? It's basically just a 6-inch clip fan. Yeah, so yeah, so anyway, obviously it's obvious that how they're both different because they're different types of fans. Both got different switches as well. Like the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan has got a 3-position operator dial, rather cheap one, could have been said. And also the B&Q one's got 2 buttons. So most mini tower fans have 3 speeds. I've got another mini tower fan in my collection. I've not shown you guys yet. That one's got 3 speeds, but that one's a much more budget and newer one. I bought that one a few years back for £15 or so. It's a status mini tower fan. I believe you can still get that model from various few places. But yeah, the status one, which I haven't seen yet, that one's got 3 speeds, and the B&Q one has obviously got 2 speeds. I forgot to mention that the B&Q one I bought last year. I bought the B&Q one. I bought the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan here before the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan, because I bought the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan here. I got for about £8 from the charity shop, and the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan was in very good condition, plus it still had the original box, because when I found it, it was packaged away in the box. And I remember when I first saw it, when I went into that charity shop and I saw it, I thought that as it's an old B&Q fan, I might as well have it. Plus it was only £8, so I just got it. Yeah, so I remember thinking, as it was an old B&Q fan, I thought I might as well have it. And I did remember B&Q's very good quality, to be fair. Anyway, so we can run these two now. Start them on the low speed. The B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan has a nice start-up sound. Obviously, which one's more powerful? The B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan's more powerful. And I forgot to mention that something that's quite unusual for a mini tower fan is the B&Q one has got a 35 watt motor. It's got a 35 watt motor, the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan. 35 watts for the B&Q Silver Mini Tower Fan, whereas obviously the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan, it's only got 15 watts. That's the lowest speed setting. That's the highest speed setting on both of them. Just put the B&Q one on our slate. Also, the B&Q one has got a nice technology called wide air distribution. To see what I mean? It's yeah, so the B&Q one, even though it came with the original box, it wasn't brand new, the B&Q one. It was definitely second hand. It just only had a little bit of amount of use over the years. but it works well. I've used the B&Q. I've used the B&Q one a little bit, but not very much. Hopefully, it's an easy one to take apart. Usually, tower fans are really, really nasty and difficult to take apart because they're just not very good with going back together. So the B&Q one is obviously the more better built one. The B&Q one, in case you can hear, the B&Q one runs very, very, very smooth. Whereas the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1 fan, that one is just pretty noisy. Put back on low speed for a bit. Obviously the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan is the best one at running. I might see if I can use the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan overnight. I'll decide that if I want to use the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan overnight, because the B&Q one is another childhood fan, so I'll choose I'll choose it if I choose to use it for further use. I will choose if I want to use the B&Q Silver Mini Tower fan for further amount of usage. But just for the time being, the B&Q one's good to use in the daytime. I've used it in the evenings before. It's a pretty good tower fan to use, just nice and quiet. Should be ideal for overnight use, I can't imagine why it won't be. So I'll just switch them off. B&Q's already stopped and the Dunelm 6-inch 2-in-1's just finished. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and see ya.